Nothing like coincidence. If you stumbled on this platform today, there is a reason and a purpose why you are here. Stick back, listen to the teachings for tonight, and learn. This is the voice of the Spirit calling out to you to identify where you are in life so that it will be easy for you to move forward. Don't forget, we are still in the early hours of 2026. We are still in the beginnings of 2026, and every change, every shift that you can enact from now, that you can move, that you can embark on from now, can change your life totally in the year 2026. Are we together? So today, I want to ask you this question. What is life to you? I want one or two persons to type in here. What is life to you? If you are being asked, as I'm asking you now, what is life to you? How do you define life? What is life to you? I need just one person or two persons to reply me, then I will move forward. What do you think life is? Or what do you see life as? Or what is your interpretation or definition of life? L-I-F-E. Yes, are we together? Yes, I want one reply, just one or two, so that we can move on for tonight. I want to understand one person or two persons. What do you see life to be? What is your definition of life? Sister Maya says, life, I see life is a teacher. All right. Who else can give me another definition of life? A definition of life. Somebody else should reply. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Now we are going to continue into our discussion for tonight with no distraction. Thank you, Sister Maya, for replying me immediately. God bless you. Yeah. We are going to be discussing something very deep tonight, which is life itself. We are not talking about surviving here. We are not talking about how to survive life, how to no. We are talking about quality life and how to start living well so that life can begin to walk with us well also. And before we move into that, I am going to be explaining some types of life that I want you to know today. And you will by yourself check where you are in this place. I'm going to be analyzing types of life. Then you are going to pick where you are right now. Then we are going to move forward into our teachings for tonight. The number one type of life I want to explain to us is the biological life. The biological life. The biological life. This is a teaching class and it's a declaration hour. This is our own church service, Wednesday church service. So you're all welcome. So we are going to talk about the first life, which is biological life. Biological life, which entails breathing. It entails eating. It entails walking. It entails sleeping. You reproduce. All these are what? Are all examples of what? Existence. And even animals, they do all these things. So if life to you only means that you are sleeping and waking up, you are breathing and breathing in and out, you are only eating and drinking, you are only working for day-to-day food, for rent, that is all you are working for. If the only thing that makes life meaningful to you is for you to be able to sleep 16 hours a day, if life only means reproduction, for you to sleep with somebody or have sex with somebody and reproduce children, like a Bible will say that we are here to what? To reproduce, to expand the kingdom of God here on earth. If this is only the definition of life to you, you are only existing, because these few things I mentioned, animals also, they do it. Because if truly we are only here to breathe, we are only here to eat morning food, afternoon food, and night food, we are only here to work 9 to 5 jobs, we are only here to sleep and wake up, we are only here to reproduce and increase our numbers here on earth, then those that have these things going on in their life, they shouldn't be empty. They shouldn't feel like life is not working for them. Because it's not everybody that is breathing, eating, working, sleeping and reproducing is really having a good life. Am I talking to people here? So this is the first area of life I want you to understand and know where you are. A lot of people are still in this biological life existence. They are only breathing. They are only living to eat. They are only living to work. They are only living to sleep. In as much as they can sleep and wake up, wear their clothes, go to work, in as much as they are able to reproduce, they feel that they are what? They are living. No, you are only merely existing. And these things, animals also, they do the same thing. And the question I want you to ask yourself, people that have these things going on in their life, that think that this is how life should be, why are they not contented? Why do they still feel empty about their life? So the biological life is the life that only exists around breathing, existing, eating, going to work from morning to night, living life only, reproducing. There are people like that in life. The only thing that they know how to do best and they feel this is life is for them to have food, in as much as they can eat, in as much as they are reproducing, they can be able to use their organs properly. They are living. No, you are merely existing. And what you are doing, animals also do it. So many people in this biological life existence circle, they are never contented. They are always not okay. They are always empty. They always feel life has more to offer to them, but they are still in this existing shape, in this circle of what? Biological life existence. And that is why they are always empty. And this is where most people are. And that is why you meet people in life, even if they have work, they earn money, they have a family, they are having somewhere to lay their heads to sleep, they are still not contented with life. So why should you and I be contented by merely existing? Number two, another existence that exists in life right now is those that are living under the psychological life existence. Under the psychological life existence. These are people that are still living their lives around identities that does not belong to them. They are still living around their lives around belief systems that are breaking them daily. These are the people that are still living their lives under cultural and religious programming. These are people that are still living their life under childhood traumas and those that are still living their life under ego. So the life that most people think is real is this psychological life, where they think that they are living because they are what? Most of their doings, their dealings in life is around what? Conditioning. They only replay their childhood wounds. Their life is all around circumstances. They are living around belief systems that they themselves don't believe in. They are living their lives under identities that does not reckon with their life. They are still programmed under cultural and religious programmings that restrict them from being who they are. But when you ask them, are you living life? Are you enjoying life? They will say, yes, my life is enjoyable. But within them, they are not satisfied. You need to understand that your life should not be a circumstance. Your life is the meaning. Your life is the meaning you attach to it. So whenever your life does not have a meaning, you don't feel alive. All the things that you base your living on is on programmings. It's on cultural programmings, religious programmings, belief systems, trauma, ego, and false identity. These are the places of your life where you start feeling that as if I'm living my life for other people. I am not truly living my true life. And this psychological life is where some people are. The identities are not their own. They are living and trying to become somebody else. They are not in their true power and strength. The belief system, you attach a belief system that does not work for you, and you hold on to that belief system, your life will not grow outside that belief system. For example, you have a very strong belief system around money, that money can only come to you if you are struggling, if you are working so hard. Nothing can come easily for you in life, and that belief system is what you have grown up with from when you are little. Your life cannot be different from that belief system. And this is where many people are in life today, under the psychological life existence cycle. They feel because they have this belief system that they have held on to from when they were young, everything is okay. But within them, they know that they are not okay. Within them, they know that the identities that they carry is not their own. There are some programmings there are some cultural programmings that they operate on, that they don't feel happy doing those things. Some religious programming that they engage in, they know that these things are not working fine for them, but they feel that being conditioned is the only way they can live life. So they decide to stay under the psychological life existence. And most times, people that stay under this life existence, they always live a very hard life. They always live a very, very difficult life. Because you can imagine someone whose belief system is around survival alone, is around struggle alone, is around pain alone. You never lived a life of luxury. You never lived a life of free things. You never lived a life of ease. You never lived a life of peace. So this has been your belief system from while you were little. And this is what life has been throwing around you, that anything you want to get in life, because your belief has been attached to the fact that you have to be in pain, you have to work your ass out before you are somebody in life. You have to struggle and to struggle before you can get things in life. When life now begins to show you those things, you begin to blame God, that God, why is life difficult? It is not God, it is where you are. You are still under the psychological life existence cycle, where your identity is not your own. You are living another person's life. Your belief systems are very wrong. Instead of you to say, I choose to live my life in peace, you come and say, no, life has to be struggled for. I have to struggle my way. I have to struggle my path before I can get to where I'm going to. People like this, life happens to them around their belief system. Am I talking to people here today? It's as if my English is too much, right? But this is how I can speak today, because I really want us to understand, so we know where we are and know how to transition. Many people that are under the psychological life existence circle, they don't have a life of their own. They don't have a life of their own. They are being conditioned in life to believe what they believe. They are being conditioned in life to react based on the conditionings that they have accepted in their life. And this will restrict them in life. And I want you to know this very well, that until you understand where you are in life and make the changes in your life, life will not begin for you. I don't know how to say this better than this. The moment you start thinking differently, the moment you detach yourself from negative belief systems that you have lived your life off for years, that has not made you to grow, the day you begin to change from those belief systems, you will see that things then begin to change for you. Let me tell you a story. I am somebody that loves to walk a lot. Even when I'm not doing something and I try to sleep, my brain is always working at the same time. Then I told myself one day, I said, you don't need to struggle too, because you don't need to work too much before you get these things. I want you to calm down. Your nervous system is always, I must work, I must work, I must work, I must work. The day I started changing that belief system in my mindset, that I don't need to always work. Even if I have to work, I don't need to always be under pressure that if I don't work, I cannot eat. If I don't work, I cannot become somebody. No. I came to understand that even when I'm working, I should be working because I want to work. My mind, my body, my soul is in there, not because I'm being pressured to work, because I want to survive. And detaching from that survival mindset has really healed me a lot. And this is where a lot of people are, and they keep saying that things are not changing for them. Things cannot change for you until you come out of the box. This psychological life existence that makes you to live another person's life, that makes you to believe in things that are affecting you. Some of you, you just believe that because you did not go to school, you don't have some qualifications, life is going to be hard for you. And this is what you have believed in your life. You have that belief in you that anywhere you're supposed to go for something, that alone will pull you back and say you are not qualified, you don't have GSC, you don't have a certificate, you don't have this. And this has restricted your growth in life. So you need to understand that your life is the meaning you attach to it. If you don't deliberately give your life a meaning, if you do not deliberately attach a meaning to your life and say, this is me, this is my identity, this is who I want to really identify as. I don't want to be programmed. I don't want to be conditioned. I don't want to attach to belief system that drags me back. I don't want to attach to belief system that makes me small. There's some belief system that tells you that you are so low, you cannot approach God. You are so dirty, you can't pray to God. God does not like a sinner. So many belief systems that we have held on to that has made our life small till today. So if you are under the psychological life existence cycle, just know that you are living in another person's identity and life cannot begin for you.